Hey, what's going on? This is Andre Sweeney, the Life Specialist. Welcome to the Get a Life Show, the show that gives you the tools and principles necessary for an outstanding life. Today's subject is called the R.I.P, Real Interventions for People. And today I'm ripping up the subject, 10 reasons why some of you church women are not married. Listen, let me start off with this small disclaimer before I get started. I know some wonderful single sisters in the church. They're God-fearing, they're good women, they got a lot going on for themselves. I'm not talking to you. And so, if it doesn't apply, then let it fly right over your head so you don't have to get offended. But to the ones I am talking to you, I hope this offends you and shocks you out of your mess because you're getting on my nerves. Number one. First reason why you may not be married yet is your stinking attitude. Some of you church women are so mean. You got frowns on your face when you walk in the door. You have a nasty disposition. You're mean. You're cantankerous. You got a problem and you fight with everybody. You fight with the men. You fight with your sisters. You fight with the leadership in the church. You just got issues. So Mr. Right is never going to come knocking on your door because you scare him. Your attitude, sweetheart. Number two, some of you are not married because you bring nothing to the table. Some of you are sitting back waiting on your knight in shining armor to come riding in on his white horse for your broke behind. Are you serious? You think that you don't have to have anything and he's just supposed to come support you? You don't have a job. You have no aspirations. You have no hopes and dreams. You're not doing anything. You're not in school. Please. Do something with yourself. Number three, submission. The S word. Some of you, now I know the Bible says submit yourself to your own husband, but you have to have a spirit of submission before you even get married. You don't submit to your pastor. You don't submit to your boss. You can't even keep no job. You won't listen to anybody. And you think a man's going to come along and you're going to listen to him and flip on the switch when you feel like it? Doesn't work like that. Number four. Some of you may not be married because of your bad children. That's right. Your kids are hellions and you worship them. You don't think your children can do no wrong. Your children tell off adults. Your children get kicked out of school. And then you think some man is going to come along and you're going to allow him to follow your kids? Probably not. No smart man will put himself in that position. Number five, your presentation. A lot of you women are at one end of the extreme to the next. You either dress like a whore or you dress like a granny. Listen, you don't have to rest up all skin tight. Leave something to the imagination. Stop dressing like you just got off the stroll. And the other side of you, you dress as if you're 105 years old. Look your age. Be beautiful, but yet be conservative. Number six, the reason why some of y'all can't find a husband because you won't stop screwing. That's right. You have sex with everybody in the church. Nobody wants to be with you. No real man is going to commit his life to you, and you've been open to every deacon in the church. Stop it already. If you want a real good man, then be wholesome. Be a daughter. Number seven, you got way too much baggage. Alright? Look, some brothers just can't deal with your years of molestation, and your years of abuse, and your years of not having a father, and your years of being dogged out, and your years of your self-esteem being hurt. Listen, if you're going to be a wife to somebody, at some point you're going to have to get over it. At some point you're going to have to put that stuff behind and move on with your future. Get over yourself. Number eight, many of you have no prayer life. You don't talk to God, so you have no direction of where you're going. You have no relationship. And when it's time for worship service, your mind is somewhere else. Listen, if you want a man of God, you have to be a woman of God. Get a prayer life. Number nine, how you keep your house. Listen, if your bra and your underwear and your clothes are all over the house, why do you expect for a godly man to marry you? No man wants to come into a situation where his wife is going to have his stuff all over the place. Listen, if you want to be a wife to somebody, keep your house in order. Keep it clean. Keep your things put up. Keep your children's stuff in order. So when a man meets you, he knows that his house will be in order. Number 10. The last reason why many of you will never see a husband is because you're married to your family. Your mama is the most important person to you. Your father is the most important. Your cousins and your Aunt Ray Ray. Those people take precedent in your life. So why would God send a man to you and you're not going to put him first? Listen, these are my opinions. You may not agree with them, but there are a lot of women right now who wish they had a husband because these 10 things dominate their lives. This is Andre Sweeney, the Life Specialist, and I'm here to help you get a life.